Hello world, GreatGizaPyramid.com, the Subterranean Section. Most often overlooked, referred to often as the unfinished room, the Subterranean Section is basically a bath of calcium carbonate, limestone, which is a non-conductive rock. Within a bath with one granite rock located here and one granite rock located here. Under normal circumstances, that wouldn't really matter too much. But this particular location right here is the perfect division between the northern and southern, I'm not going to say hemispheres, I'm going to say telluric energy zones. You can look that up. Also called dragon lines, also called ley lines. What occurs is this particular location has a pull of northern energy this way and southern energy this way. And what that does is it starts to break the water apart into its two respective gases, H2O. So what happens in this particular equation is that hydrogen, or hydrogen gas, H2, will start popping off of there, and oxygen, or O2 gas, will start popping off of here. Now, to complicate things, you're actually going to get hydrogen 1 and hydrogen 2, which would also be called as hydrogen and deuterium. Deuterium being hydrogen 2, and tritium being hydrogen 3. But you're not going to get H2O up until you get to the King's chamber. So let's ignore that for now. But the deuterium gas is lighter than oxygen gas. And what's going to occur is you're going to get a slight level of oxygen which fills the void just below this level. Okay? Now that oxygen gas will bubble into this particular void right here, and then as time goes, it'll start creating a bubble that works its way across until it bubbles over up until there. Now every time that bubble happens to pop up and above that vector, if you want to call it, it's going to cause the water here to come down and displace the oxygen that's bubbling up. What that will occur is a perfect boom, 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 boom. I don't know what you want to call it. A perfect frequency? I don't know. But it's enough to cause this particular reaction where you can see there, and there, and you can go to the website located, I guess I don't have the QR code available. You can go to GreatGizaPyramid.com, and I have a link to it off of there. However, I can find the QR code, which is located right here. You can pop to that QR code and go to that URL and look at the exact picture I just showed you. There's the QR code again, so you can pause that, make it happen. Anyway, that will get you there. So what you're looking at is when this particular pounding of the water comes down, a water hammer, it hits, causes a frequency that echoes through the system, works its way across, and echoes back. Now, when that happens, a couple of things are going to occur. Remember I said hydrogen, I may not have, I don't remember what I said in this video. Hydrogen is bubbling up into this particular void. And then, because this location right here is slightly lower, we're talking, it could be a quarter inch, I don't care what it is. It's slightly lower right there, perfect 90-degree little void right there, a little 90-degree angle. What that does is it makes the hydrogen, which is filling up right here, it's bubbling off of this rock, and it's filling this little void right here. As it bubbles down, it rides above the oxygen and bubbles up into this side. Now that doesn't really mean a whole lot, except for the fact that it'll wind up filling this void up here, this void here, and this void here. Check it out, drop my pen. Okay. Now, what that means, best that I can figure, I'm not a physics expert. An electron is being pulled from here to be given to there, and/or electron is being pulled from here to be given to there. Whichever way it works, you're getting more on one side and less on the other. It all deals with statistics. If you don't know what statistics are, I suggest you get anything but a Common Core education. When occurring, this side of the equation shorts with this side of the equation. This side of the equation having a larger volume than this side of the equation. Whatever is lacking here, it multiplies here to this bath, which is located here, with the hydrogen level located about there, when all is said and done. You're going to get a path of lesser resistance between point A and point B than just the water. And I'd be glad to debate with you exactly what's occurring here, but that's a completely different video, and depending on your education level and or reality level, completely different discussion. Anyway, if you can follow this and you agree with me, then plus me, Facebook me, US, plus me, friend me, Facebook me, whatever you gotta do. Help me spread this information. I'm not trying to make stuff up. I'm trying to pay attention to the natural laws of physics, physical laws of physics, physical science, whatever you want to refer to it as. I'm not trying to make stuff up. I'm trying to reverse engineer the structure that was given to us several thousand years ago and represents something other than a tomb. Thank you.